Buongiorno. Last weekend in the UK, my dog Size invited me to Portsmouth, his hometown on the coast, where around 100 artists will be painting this weekend. So, let's go.
Operating with severe delays.
Ciao, welcome to Portsmouth. I'm trying to think how old it is. Probably 16 years or 17 years.
Wow. And is it the first time you paint eyes?
I think it's probably the first time I painted eyes, definitely of that scale. Maybe I've done some small pieces on boards before then, but I remember it being quite a seminal piece. Let's go down and see. Reka's got a really nice wall that he's painting at the moment.
Hello, Hans. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm in a good place at the moment, so...
A nice piece by a Australian artist called, I don't know what her surname is, Jasmine. Just on the back of this pink wall here. It's a really beautiful piece.
Oh, wow.
Hello, lovely. How are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming to Portsmouth. I think the reason that the Street Art Festival happens is because of people like Toasters. I think Toasters was one of the pioneers of street art that took the game of tagging and stickering and switched it from letterform into something else. And so for me, it's a key part of the story of why we are now painting walls around the city.
We are at the beach.
Welcome to sunny Southsea.
So is Southsea the same thing of Portsmouth?
So Portsmouth is an island, right? The round island. And then Southsea is the whole area at the bottom. You can see it on stuff like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello there. Are you having a good day?
Yeah, we've been, I picked up Giulio from the station.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And so we've been bombing around some of the walls and just checking them. And then, yes, my wife Jo, we just picked her up and went for lunch. So it's, yeah, very nice. So it was a wall that I painted a long time ago, but it was looking really tired. And so, we got the guys out, but, there's 5 of them spent 10 days, so 50 days.
Whoa.
But it's so perfect.
Yeah.
And they, London police, they had such a party on the wall. It was so funny. They had so many locals helping to paint, and there was somebody had a barbecue in one of the houses behind, and they could see it from the lift. So they went over and joined them. But Fatboy Slim was there because he came and DJ'd at the party. And so this poor woman was like having a barbecue in her house, and then the whole of the London police arrived with Fatboy Slim to eat sausages in the back garden.
Hello.
He's jumped it out. I'm just trying to crack it up today. So.
Yeah, it's behind that.
Yeah, it's behind it.
You
It's
are-
too fragile, so I don't want the people to mess
Oh,
with it.
okay.
Because I'm going to glue it when it's finished. So take your throne as the king of the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely do, man. Hi, guys.
Hello, you.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
I don't know you guys.
No, I was working at Strat.
Oh,
Julia,
okay.
hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I'm Paul, my dog's Eyes.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I've known you from before actually.
Yeah.
How are you?
Cool, yeah, really well, thank you.
This is your town, right?
It is,
All
yeah.
right,
Thank you
bud.
for coming and, making it special.
Ciao.
Oh, who's Eyes?
Bene. Tu? Il rullo sui mattoncini è veramente...
Ciao.
Lui è Paul, my dog size. Lo era l'anno scorso, però è tipo... è di qua, è lo street artist famoso di qua. Noi l'avevamo avuto a Roma con Forgotten Project. Ha fatto l'ospedale con tutti gli occhi. No, è figo lui. I'm talking about how great you are.
It's all lies, yeah. This is the Guild Hall. It's like our equivalent of a town hall. This year I was given an honorary doctorate from
Wow.
the university. So I had my graduation ceremony here. I had to wear the big floppy hat.
So you're like the city ambassador.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think before meeting you, I've never heard of Portsmouth.
It's very important for the history. So it's the home of the British Navy.
Ah,
It's a
okay.
huge dock. So all the famous British naval ships were based here. And we had a very famous king called Henry VIII. And he had a ship, his flagship, his like number one ship was called the Mary Rose. And they spent many years building this ship. And then the French attacked and he went down onto the seafront in Southsea to watch his new ship come and destroy all the French ship. And within an hour of being out to sea, something happened and the ship sank. And all 500 men on board died. And it was a big disaster for him as a king. So, but they've lifted the wreck and there's a museum in the historic part of town where you can see this famous ship that never really worked.
So, fun nights out in Portsmouth.
No.
Everybody.
I don't do anything.
Once you're on it and going, you're good.
Yeah, it's better to have.
So those are the parents of Noah. I'll tell you about this project one day. Good morning.
Good morning. Saturday of LookUp.
Going to see a secret wall.
Yeah, going to see the big Dutchman Noel who hid away last year at the festival and produced this wall, which the people in this part of the city really love because it belongs to them. No one else knows about it. It's all around to the left.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Such a great wall.
It's beautiful.
Right, if I put the cones, because the taxis park along here during the day, so I'm going to put the cones out to stop them parking, and then we'll whiz back to the studio, and then come back again.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Doghouse.
Yeah, I was looking at
Part of
that.
the exhibition, yeah. I was teaching, and then when I saw this, I realized I was like, oh no, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the excitement of creating artwork, and I don't have to deal with a gallery. I can just make art because I love it. So I just started really small with some stickers and some paste ups and a few small stencil pieces, and then it just kind of grew from there. What's that for? Is that for me? Yeah. I'll give you a sticker to say thank you. I kind of fell into it by mistake. I still paint the tin cans. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, and I always paint them with the eyes closed. And then one day I walked past a homeless girl who stared me really straight in the face. And I was really intrigued by the way that she looked at me. So I thought I will paint her on a can. So I painted these eyes open. And then from then it was just like, well, maybe I don't need the rest of the can. Maybe I can just paint a pair of eyes. And then when I was painting at paint jams and festivals, I liked the idea that I could put me in the reflection. So when I went home, I was still there. I was like, yeah, I'm still in all these cities. And then one day I was painting, and it was Father's Day, and I was in Birmingham in some rough part of town, and I was painting this piece for a festival, and I wasn't getting breakfast in bed, and I wasn't with my kids, and I was sleeping in the van, and I was feeling really down about it. So I painted me, and I was like, I'm going to put my kids next to me because it's Father's Day, and, dad should be with their kids on Father's Day. And at that point, I realized I could tell any story, right? So it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't have to be an exact reflection, but it can tell stories of the past. It can tell stories of love and loss and place. And yeah, exactly. So now when I talk to kids in schools, they say, oh, you're the artist that paint the eyes. And I go, no. I'm the artist that tells stories inside the eyes. And then when the kids look at the work, they look at it in a completely different way because they're trying to find the story that's hidden inside.
I left Paul with his fans at the wall.
And now I'm going to check out a couple of more murals in this side of the city. And there should be also a Cinnabon painting kind of over there. Hi, Chinny. Hello, Faye.
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Good.
You had a good night?
Yeah.
It was nice going around yesterday and I saw some of the paste ups he's been doing. Really nice. I mean, he's such a versatile dude. He does the eyes, he does the little characters.
And some paste ups, like the old ones, you can see the rust, coming out through the paper. It's very poetic. So see you later. Doei. So Faye is driving me now downtown.
Just pass me up when you get a second, that map that's in the
Yes.
Right, I think I'm going to go down to here. Right, off we go.
And you were here also last year? Yeah, you told me that you
Yes.
slept at that house. It's a cool festival.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Love it.
Now we came to the wall of Marina Capdevila.
I wanted to finish today, but I think
And she's painting next to Sweet Tooth, who was here earlier this week because he couldn't come during the weekend. Hi,
Thank you for coming back. It's really cool.
Mark is here.
Hey! Hi, Mark. I'm good, thank you.
And I think this is kind of my last stop for today.
You can jump in with us.
Oh yeah, cool. That'd be great.
We're gonna go and see Bo Stanton. Almost like a kind of chalk pastels on a Conti board or something.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
It is very pastel.
Hi. We won't bother. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm just a very slow start today.
They told me you were there until 4:30. Like
So
Faye.
obviously we were having fun, I guess.
There's always a temptation as an artist to know when you've got a wall that big that you just paint the entire wall. Like,
Yeah.
but he knew he only had a short space of time, and actually, compositionally, it's just
For sure. And the circle is more maritime as well. It's like a porthole.
look at us. We'd write our art essays and get really good marks. But this is why things like this are so important, because when do you get the opportunity to stare at a painting and talk like this? So many people don't go into galleries, don't go into museums because they feel really uncomfortable, or if they're talking, someone listens, and you can stand in a field like this and go, oh, colour theory, light composition.
Talk about our feelings, like back in school.
It's kind of there. Carry on the tour. Here we are. Right when he's signing it. We thought we were off to dinner, but someone is still painting. Let's check it out.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
You come from Italy?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember now. I will finish this part.
Mm-hmm.
For today, it will be okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice color palette. I like warm color.
Perfect photo. Oh, yeah.
It's
Day
Sunday,
3.
baby. It's Sunday. Everyone's got a thick head.
Are they pointing to some direction?
No, I stuck them down in COVID. You know, when there were stickers all over the floor telling
okay.
everybody. I just thought I would stick a few down for fun to make people smile.
They are moving away from the mural. It almost never happens, something like this. He has a recording in his headphone telling him where to go. See, like, there is no eye underneath, It's just, you see, there are the bricks.
yeah.
Up to the next wall.
I kind of did a bit of an Irish goodbye last night. I was like, I'm going to go home before it gets messy. And I'm glad I did. Pelican's is a half man, half dog. So it's a story about a giant who then transformed, somewhere along the lines of history, became like half man, half dog. But when he was a giant, he held a club that was a tree. So that's kind of what that red kind of ambiguous shape is, kind of a nod to the branch and the tree that he used as a club. So if the rumor has it that the pelican, if you Google pelican, you won't find anything. It's really kind of obscure mythological creature. But yeah, apparently the origins are around this area.
So half man, half dog. How did that happen?
Exactly.
We are going to Inky now, which is just around the corner from KMG. How far is Jasmine?
Oh, super close.
Let's go. Wow, this is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's a hairdresser. Looks like a very fancy restaurant. I'm back up. It has been a super cool weekend. It's such a great festival, wonderful vibe. It was super cool to catch up with Paul and to explore his city with him and get to know new artists. Now I will write about it on the blog so we can take a deeper look at the artworks and the story behind them, and then I will share it in October 1st newsletter. We're already in October, so stay tuned and ciao!